to another video today. So, as you can see, that's Cardiff Station. My first time in Cardiff, and we're gonna go to Ecube. It's a place where they dismantle planes. So I'm gonna go and see planes get disassembled from Ecube. We've got BBC Wales here. Look at that. I thought, yeah. So that's mad. Got prep there. It's nice, and so far so good. I mean, I've been awake since like 4:15. I've fell asleep on the train, and I'm gonna go grab something to eat because I'm absolutely hungry. Had breakfast, got Greg's. I'm gonna try to eat clean today. I'm gonna vlog as much as I can. I'm gonna get Devin, one of the girls who owns DevAviation. I'm gonna chat to her, and see what she thinks of this. And so, speak to Devin, and what she is her company. She made DevAviation. She made these companies to help people get in aviation, which is fabulous. Right, and now them to, if they want to be involved in it, they can be inside the vlog. If not, it's fine. We'll see how planes get disassembled. And yeah, I'm gonna head off because people are watching me, which I don't care. And I'm gonna go grab a coffee. Peace. So yeah, that's the first part of the process in that building. And that's our main 145 panel. So that's where we do storage and maintenance programs over there. We use this one more but the other one that's a lot of time the or we sell them to training simulators. Yeah, easy. We sell them all the time.
What's the biggest aircraft you've had come over here?
747.
Is there one in?
No, this is COVID. We had 16 747.
Wow.
That's all I know.
The 747.
Yeah. And I mean, it's taking long. They're not taking yeah, definitely got right now. We've got 787 placed in America. So we started off this year doing 6 aircraft a year with a team of like 12 people 14 years ago. And now we've got 3 hangars, 46 aircraft, over 100 staff. We opened in Spain 5 years ago, and we opened in America 2 years ago. So we're now the biggest aircraft disassembly company in the world. And then there's always opportunity for expansion further than into Asia or somewhere where we haven't got market coverage right now. But yeah, it's grown massively from when we first started out.
The people who do like the disassembly, do they have like, is it like maintenance background?
XRAF, because we've got quite a lot of older guys here. And then the rest of the team that we've got here are all qualified aircraft technicians, so they've all done their degrees in uni. And then a lot of them are fresh from uni when they come here, so they haven't got the hand skills and stuff. They go straight into doing licenses. So they come here, do a couple of years to get the field experience and how things come apart, because it's the same in reverse, putting it back on. Because everything's taken off as it should be, because it's going back into industry, so nothing's just left off. It's not a scrap drive, like a lot of people think. All the stuff comes off to get repurposed and put back onto other aircraft. But they take their tool experience and the actual hours to get. They can take that then to basically where they'll go to any other airline and say, look, I've got this much experience on the tools working here, and then that puts them in instead then of getting hands-on experience within an MRO environment. And then once they're there, they develop their license. We do have license engineers in our 145 department, but they're a kind of separate entity for the assembly side of things. So we can do storage and maintenance on site. And we do get some return to service aircraft as well. But the majority of what we do is aircraft disassembly. That's the biggest part of what we do. You guys have a time frame for when the airlines say we want X amount of things in like 6 months in a year time? No, so
the leasing companies will do redeliveries here. So the airline will bring it back. We'll have the airline taking the return here. The leasing company will meet them here. They'll do the walk of the aircraft, make sure everything's in the same condition as when they took it. Anything they're not happy with, our 145 team will fix it. And then the aircraft go up for sale. And once they've gone up for sale, parts trading companies will typically buy the aircraft.
Yeah.
And once the aircraft's up for sale and the parts trading company have bought it, that's when we get our list of components that need removing. So what we'll do is we'll put that aircraft into the next available slot, which could be 2 weeks, it could be 6 weeks, depends how busy we are. And then once we've got the list and the aircraft starts, it normally takes 3 to 4 weeks tops to complete the aircraft disassembly. So it depends on the aircraft type, number of components coming off. But yeah, it's normally a 3-4 week turnaround.
That's good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But then we have sort of really busy periods and a really quiet period because it's seasonal, like the whole industry is. So especially through the summer months, it's quite quiet. So we'll be doing maybe 2 aircraft a month instead of 5. And that's when it's not that stressful at all. And once you've done one A320 and you've taken it apart, you go on the next one, and as you do more and more and more, it gets quicker and easier. And so you just get given your areas to cover, you take off what you have to take off, and so expect you to do it in a day or 2 days or 3 days or whatever it is. I wouldn't say it's crazy stressful. The guys down there are not under extreme pressure to get things done. As soon as you start doing that, you end up with damages, mistakes, injuries, and it's the last thing you want. So the time scale used to be 5 weeks. We managed to save it down by a week. But then on smaller parts, so like 400, 500 parts, we can get that done in 2 or 3 weeks. So the time they're given is more than enough for the amount of stuff that has to come off, especially when you've got apprentices working with them and stuff as well, so that they're well aware of how much longer that takes. So I don't think the guys down there are particularly rushed off it all day every day. So that's a Boeing door handle, whereas an Airbus door handle is the same colour as the aircraft and actually lifts up, and those ones turn. So from a distance, if you see a silver handle, generally, you can say, oh, that's a Boeing. Might not know which type it is, but if it's a silver handle, it's generally a Boeing aircraft. The passenger windows on that are quite rectangular, whereas if you look at an Airbus aircraft, they're more oval shaped. So there's a few quick, like you look at those Airbuses over there, you can see those windows are quite oval compared to that one, which is quite square. So there's little things you can pick up from a distance that give you the clue. And the wings, the ends of the wings, the wing fences on the Airbus are very different to the winglets on a Boeing. But yeah, it takes time. It takes a bit of time to get used to it.
757 here. Oh yes, go. Got 75 here.
Oh, my hand!
How long is this? This is a 757 Condor aircraft. Just the corner part. I can't show the planes. The wheel over here. Yeah, retired now. There's a little inside part. Wow. Brilliant.
The engine, where the engine goes in the walk inside. That's the A319 Air France. We have Tui Baby 737 called Desire there. So it's nice to see some aircraft. We have our Max.
Hello.
How are you finding it, Max?
Absolutely amazing. So cool to be around all these planes. Couldn't
Good.
be better. Could not be better.
How's your day been?
Amazing. Can't get any better.
Cool. Wow.
Off the tail to get inside because they're just too tall and won't come in. But this time of year, we have to get them inside because there's so much wind and rain and stuff. The guys outside wouldn't be very good at them outside all the time. So everything you see on the pallet on the floor is part of the handle and the part of the disassembly for the owners. or it's stuff they've had to take off to get access to parts that they need for the owner. So this aircraft's about 1,000 component removal. So the aircraft technicians will take all the components off over the 3-4 week period. Everything that comes off the aircraft, if you have a look at the front here, everything that comes off the aircraft will get a tag, and on that tag, the aircraft technician who took it off will put what aircraft it came from, when they took it off, what their name is, what this part is, and where on the aircraft it came from. And then these parts then will work their way into our bays here. So we have one bay on the left-hand side, which is for all the mechanical, oily, dirty fuel components. And then we have another bay on the right-hand side with all the pink stuff in. Watch yourselves, guys. On the right-hand side where all the pink stuff is, that's where all the avionics components go. So anything like that, anything that's sensitive to static all goes in the pink side. So we have a team of guys then that take the component and then they'll launch them into our database system. So they'll take the part number, serial number, part description, the date it came on, who took it off, take a load of photographs of the component, put it all in the database, and then the owners have got live access so they can see what's coming off as it's coming off. And they'll tend to market those parts as we're taking them off, put them up for sale or put them into the repair shop. So once they finish that part of the process, they get packed. Once they're all bubble wrapped and packed, then they'll get crated or boxed or palletized, ready to transport out of here to wherever they go. So some parts will go directly to the buyers, some will go to repair shops, and some will go to their warehouse. So there's lots of different avenues these parts can leave here, but they all leave here in the same way. So they all have a Google tag photograph, and they're all packed safely to transport. So all the things you can see there, they all belong to British Airways. So because we've got British Airways just up the road from here, they'll send their guys down to take parts off their aircraft which are landed. They'll take whatever they need back for their fleet, and then they'll sell the remainder of the airframe to a parts trading company. So they always prioritise what they need for their fleet because it's the cheapest way for them to get all their parts back. And they've got full traceability because it's all kept within their own network. So yeah, they're very different. Like the 20s or a lot smaller. They're quite good. Literally on the pylon. So where the engine is on the pylon there, just inside the pylon, there's a gap. Yeah. Yeah, we called it, yeah, and it goes back. Yeah, yeah. You studying it, there's community. No, just a fan. Yeah. I know you can, I see air contact. So it's like a machine, throws the air through the plenum and through the breathing. Like one big patch, so it gets taken out like that, and it's split down into sections.
Yes, mate.
No, the 7.3 is longer, so the plenum on a 320 is probably from there back and then stops about here. Okay. So they're quite a lot shorter, and these are the same then. So the heat exchangers underneath, they're quite a lot shorter because they obviously fit the size of the plenum, but they're deeper.
Okay.
So they're not as long, but they are deeper.
So this is the APU unit, auxiliary power unit. This is what it looks like, and this bad boy sounds so loud when the aircraft comes on the ground, and when the crew want the ground, when the ground unit is plugged out, this comes on.
Yeah. The thing is, everything through here is high value, and so there's so much money that they want to take off the aircraft and put back into the industry. So they don't need. Yeah. And if you've got an aircraft and you just bought for $4 million, you want to get your $4 million and then some. So a lot of this stuff, for an example, right now, flight deck seats. If I was to buy that as it is on the pallet right now, it'd be about £5 grand. Whereas if it goes through a repair shop and gets tagged and serviceable to go back on another one, it's more like 25 grand. So they'll invest a few grand in the repair process, so they're certified and then worth an awful lot more money. And that happens with practically everything that comes off. They all just do stuff because they're then worth 500-600 more money. Some of them are looking at like 70 grand before you even put it through repair shop. So some of them are really high value items.
Aircraft here. That's inside the hold, and it's been a good day.
We've got another aircraft here. I'm not going to name it which one. If you know, you know, because I get in trouble. And this is the undercarriage. You can just see all the pipes and all the machinery. Yeah, it's been a good day. Alhamdulillah, mashallah. It's been very busy. You guys want to say something in the vlog? Are you guys fighting?
Yeah.
What's your highlight?
Highlight, it's coming close to the planes.
Yeah, I know. I mean, that condor out there was crazy.
Yeah, you don't really see much 757s.
757.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think of this?
Brilliant, amazing. I mean, I've never been this close to a plane before, so, or at least underneath it. So,
Yeah, I hope you both learnt a lot from today.
yeah.
Obviously, this is what our development days are all about.
Yeah,
Yay.
hoping to go to London
Yeah.
City.
Pardon?
Hoping to go to London City,
Yeah.
you know.
That'd be good in the future. The DevAviation here, we have got some tyres. Are these all different tyres from every aircraft?
These are all 757.
757
So you got
tyres.
everything 29021 757.
Yeah,
You got A320,
right,
A320,
right,
A320,
wow,
A320. So they're all that back there, A320, all these 757.
right, wow. Are they from the ones outside? Yeah. What's that, please?
Which
Like
one?
them cone kind of types near where the main part is. That's the middle where the engine is, them ones.
Bearings, pylons on the engine.
Oh, right. Alright. So what's that then? Do they hold the engine in place?
No, it's just bearings, it just covers.
Oh, it covers. Right. And then there the flight deck seats. What's that?
Brakes.
Brakes. Ah, okay. What's the green thing?
I don't know.
See what that is.
That's the brand.
Oh, that's the rat. Wow.
From an engine, right? Right. It's the shaft assembly from an engine.
Wow. That's big. And they all cost just as much as each other, don't they? That's the thing when the lads are saying. How much is it? I said it's in the billions this, like every little bit cost a lot. Crazy. Right inside here, 737 cockpit absolutely taken out. It's proper, literally nothing. Yeah, and then you got all the instruments, all that. Wow, this is what it looks like when it's everything's done. I suppose. Trim wheel throttles, flaps. It's very interesting. Over here we got one and only Miguel.
Hello. How are you guys?
I'm good, and I hope everyone's good too. Miguel, how did you start your journey into aviation, please?
The way I started my journey into aviation was I didn't really know what I wanted to do when I was in college. I remember I thought I wanted to be an accountant, and I always had a small interest in planes. One of my one of my former tutors told me about work experience at British Airways. And I just went as like a joke, and back then it wasn't as popular as it is now. And I went, and I loved it. I remember going straight back to school the next week, and then deleting all of my UCAS applications, and then doing airport management course instead, which I ended up doing at UWL. And then I ended up working at Heathrow as a customer host, and I managed to work my way out to the job that I'm doing now. So yeah.
Good. So what's your current job you're doing?
So my current job, I'm a service manager for Heathrow Airport. But outside of that, I am the aviation mentor, which is my passion. I go up and down the country to different colleges, different universities, and I work with different industry partners to deliver workshops, insight, content creation to make sure that the most passionate people manage to find their way into aviation.
That's good. So how did you meet Devin and Mohammed Tahil?
Yes.
And what's your story behind meeting two of the good, how can I say it, one of the good ones who, well, there are a lot of people, I'm not like singing, but you know, there's a lot of people who help out, and them two have helped us out in so many brilliant different ways. Alhamdulillah, mashallah.
Alhamdulillah. So Mohammed, I met Heathrow when he was an engineer. I remember it's a funny story, but I saw him, also I knew him from social media, and I wanted some help with the graduate scheme at the time. So I remember I ran down like the train to make sure I can try and get a chance to meet with him. It's a very, very funny story. But essentially I went down, I found him, and I said, look, you know, we've got 15 minutes on this train. I'm going to make the most of it, and I'm going to ask you a ton of questions. And he really appreciated that. And over time, you know, we became friends, and he asked me to help him out and do stuff like this. There's also other companies that I partner with him on, such as Fantasy Wings, and many, many other initiatives. And then Dev, I met through, she was working on some projects to try and, again, engage the younger generation, and she found my TikTok videos. And she sent me a message, and she told me that she's really interested in doing all of these things alongside me, and we met up in London, and the rest is history. The rest is history.
I don't mind joining if you guys need help. I'll happily come along and help out with the videos or whatever you ever more want. Have you any tips or any inspiration messages for the younger generation?
I would say, as the aviation mentor, it's my job to make sure that you guys have the best possible chance to get into the job that you really want. And it brings me to a workshop that I actually did yesterday. And the best tip that I gave in that workshop was never underestimate the value of silence and a pause. In an interview specifically, the most important thing that you should do, even if you have the answer rehearsed and you know exactly what you're going to say, always make sure that at the start you say, listen, that's a great question. I'd just like to take a couple of moments to make sure I can come up with the best possible answer. Because that is so key. It shows that you're present in the room. It allows you to buy time to think about any other ideas that you might come up to, because, you know, the brain works really, really well under pressure. And it's so important to just give yourself that time to like structure your answer, think of your answer. And I remember someone gave me that tip like 3 years ago. It's game changing. For me, game changing. So I spend a lot of time making sure that other people do the same. So yeah.
Thank you.
No worries.
We've got our lovely Devin here, founder of DevAviation, which is a good company, and thank you so much. Appreciate you and everything you have done for us. It's been an excellent day. How's your day been, and what do you think of Ecube?
I absolutely love Ecube. So DevAviation is development in aviation. Funny little play on words there with my name. Started DevAviation urgently. However, in the last 6 weeks, we've managed to secure 2 development days. Our development day at Ecube has been insightful, has been creative, and students have actually got to walk underneath aircrafts, like do some, we've done some very unusual things. But the main point of today was that it was experience. They get to put on their CVs, they get to understand what happens to an aircraft when it retires. DevAviation focuses on industry as a whole. We're not just looking for pilots, we're not just looking for cabin crew, we're looking for students to emerge into this industry through any pathways that they find, and we make sure those pathways are available. Our development days are super essential for networking, for professional growth. Their communication skills improve as they ask questions throughout the day, and they get to learn about the industry as a whole. I mean, for example, we've got how to paint an aircraft coming up in 2026. Get to understand how the whole airport runs, airport planning, and we're looking at so many different aspects to this industry. So yes, Ecube has been our second development day, and it's been so insightful to educate students on what happens to an aircraft. Once it lands in Cardiff, doesn't go again. And it's actually quite eerie, isn't it?
Yeah.
When you're so passionate about aviation, and then all of a sudden that plane lands and it's never going to fly again. I get a bit sad inside, I think. But like I said,
we've been on different planes. We have a what is it, the 220 or the 318.
Yeah.
Because I've seen the 350, 380, 220 Neo and all them, but you see the smaller aircraft, don't you?
Yeah. And you get to see what happens to them after they've landed and they're never going to fly again. So yeah, we're looking at sustainability as well, which is very important to our next generation moving forward. And we look at how they utilize all the parts that come off an aircraft. And I'm pretty sure, obviously, don't triple check me on this, but factually, Ecube is responsible for 90% or more of recycled products from an aircraft. They either get reused or recycled correctly, which is absolutely fantastic. We hope to make that 100%, obviously, keep recruiting our next generation aviation. They are fantastically intelligent. Like, they have knowledge at their fingertips like I've never seen before, and that's why I'm here to open the doors.
Because one of the guys was saying that he got taught by someone.
Yeah, one of our students actually taught one of the individuals who's been working here for over 14 years a little fun fact that he didn't know, so that was incredible. But DevAviation has been developed to make sure that the next generation have a voice, they're heard, and they get the opportunities that they need to develop their skills within this industry and have a vast knowledge of everything that goes on, not just the generic job roles that we hear about all the time. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Our Members Plus program goes straight back to the students. It allows us to help with catering, travel, and all the different aspects to hosting a development day. And majority of the time, if there isn't a Member Plus there for any reason that they can't afford it, really want to attend a day, all they have to do is reach out, and we have the funding sitting there in the future to go, we will pay for you to come to the development day. You know, we're here to help each other, and that is what a community is all about. That is why we are a community.
Which has been brilliant. What's your highlight of today?
My highlight of today? Oh, seeing all the students actually go running towards the aircraft and try and jump up and get it. I just seen like helmets flying and people flying. Oh my god, it was so funny. But my highlight of today was bringing students to this experience. That is why I do what I do. There's nothing that says you cannot mix your passion and make profit. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, that's, to me, like, I don't feel like I'm working. I feel like I am mending the bridges between aviation and recruitment and making sure that the recruitment is sustainable and stays there. You know, they retain their staff once they've got them through the doors. So yeah, it's been an incredible journey so far, 6 weeks.
Has it been 6 weeks?
It's only been 6 weeks, yes. And
doing big waves, which is good, mashallah.
Thank you. Alhamdulillah. We've got a lot going on, and 2026 is going to be just as busy. We've had over 13 companies reach out to us in the last six weeks. My inbox is still filling up, so we're obviously doing something right. And the commercial side, and then obviously with our little shop, which gives students incentive to help design aviation-based clothing, and they make a small percentage of
No, carry on.
They make a small percentage of that profit, yeah.
I love designing, and I like.
Well, submit your designs. Submit your designs. So what we do, what we have on the side is a little bit of pocket money, which is obviously where the profit of DevAviation should come. Bear in mind, we've only been open 6 weeks. And what it is a student can submit a design. I put it on a t-shirt. It goes onto the DevAv shop, and once that design sells, that student gets to make a little bit of money from it. So. Clothes are recycled. All of it is 100% responsibly sustained clothing. And yeah, we'll also be selling some recycled aircraft pieces, which is exciting too.
Yay!
So yeah, we're fully 100% focused on sustainability.
It's more about saying to some of the other lads, like, you know, never use LinkedIn, and this is where you get to with Dev more, and you meet different people, and it's all about networking and learning and embracing the aviation world. I want to get to, you know, some of the parts in the aviation world, but there's some bridges. And, you know, you were saying it to one of the lads before that just keep on trying. What's your aim, or how are you going to convince companies to make it a lot easier for us who struggle with the financial side, the exams and all that part? What's your plan on that?
As we continue to strive at DevAviation, we will always make sure that there's an alternative route or a workshop available to help with and assist with these without asking aviation for money, for resource or anything like that first and foremost. Aviation as an industry is truly incredible, and like I said, we've only been open six weeks and they've already reached out because we're working
incredible. And like very expensive in whatever.
Yeah, we're working alongside every part of industry. We are not in competition with any company. We are working alongside every company. And where there's a problem or an issue when it comes to recruiting staff or skilled members, we will be here to help. That's the main part, because again, we've created a community where I can't help everybody, but every single person within this industry and within our community help each other. So that's a very good point, and that's why we've created a community.
Any final words to anyone watching?
Just keep pushing, keep doing your dreams, don't ever give up.
Okay. Can you just walk in there?
Take your helmet off, let's see your hair.
Go on, come here.
Come here, let's see it.
So he's got a little thing off his thing saying he doesn't like kids.
Do it.
This problem with curly hair, man. I'm simply gone.
Yeah.
Great.
Just the highlight of today there. It's Smashy. Thank you, Deb.
Thank you
for
very
everything.
much. Thank you.
That's the engine. I don't know what it's called. It's coming down. That's the engine. Then you got the inside part fabric in my head. So as you can see, it's got height. I'm not too technical on the engine inside. Yeah? This is what happens. All the pipes and engineering and all that jazz. That's inside. Yeah, could you say about the aircraft, about it there?
Honestly, I'm grateful. That's the main thing.
What do you think of?
Just taking it in at the moment. Yeah, it's the closest I've gotten to being under an aircraft, seeing a bunch of aircraft. And honestly, it just reminds me of like, I feel like a child basically.
Yeah. I think like memories from back working, I worked downstairs before on the aircraft, and it just brings a lot of memories. What's your plan for the future? What's your dream goal for this job?
Obviously piloting, but
Inshallah.
wherever Allah takes me, I'll be there. But as long as aviation.
So I'm in town with the lads, they're just in front of me. This is Cardiff City. It's very nice and bright. We're going to this shop, they want food. My train's out in 25 minutes. So it's a 15-minute walk. It's been an excellent day. I'm gonna clip in a little bit. The Ecube team gave us a little gift, alhamdulillah, mashallah, which is brilliant. Yeah, it looks very busy. They've got the Christmas lights in the corner. That's the shopping centre. I'll do a little review at home today or tomorrow, and I'll put that up as a little clipping. Present me talking to the past me. Anyway, it'll make sense when it makes sense. So I'm very grateful for Dev, and everyone from DevAviation and everything. Ecube have blessed them, gave us this, and it's a Boeing 747 keyring, thingy, and it's actually, you got the stats there, which is really brilliant, and that's nice. Which is really cool, and it's a nice little gift as a remembrance, and then that's pretty cool. I like that, and it's good. If you want to get into DevAviation and you're passionate about aviation, or you want to learn more about industry, I'll link the Discord down below. Join it. If you got any questions, feel free just to bob them in. And then one of the girls was looking at this, and the guy said that this is all the 747 reg that BA have, when they're retired. So that's a little souvenir. So that's a nice little gift from Ecube and DevAviation and Falcon Foundation. That's the big sponsor from who's helped us out. And thank you to Ecube, Falcon Foundation and DevAviation for making a memorable day and learning something new. Back less today, me, and he'll do the finish off. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thank you to Dev and the team for this excellent day. Thank you to Ecube. Alhamdulillah, mashallah, it's been a wonderful day seeing everyone. I hope you guys like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video, inshallah. Bye.